Welcome back to episode 13, everyone. It's our finale of the season, and our party has finally defeated Vorkin and found the Azamar, Clara. In talking with the Jarl and Sibelius, many members of the party have committed themselves to seeing through your journey west now to evade the Farinwellian encroachment. And now you are on the run. For 3 full days aboard your river skiff, you travel northwest, retracing your steps and heading up tributaries until you can see the familiar fields of Loten in the distance. The town appears to be filled with Farinwellian forces. Rows of horses for their cavalry are grazing about, and ballista teams are readied along the local hills. Though there doesn't appear to be a battle, they've just come into town. There's no resistance. Jantel speaks up as she looks onwards towards Loten. We can't stop here. I think we'll have to divert to Nold, then head north towards Helmtop. I'm doubtful they'll commit a large force to a town that was so recently burned to the ground.
So, what has Clara been doing for the past?
She's very quiet. Would you like to talk to her?
Definitely, yeah.
Alright, yeah. You have days on this boat.
Yeah.
Which are quiet days, essentially. You keep down the noise and attempt to look as unsuspecting as possible. Frolfane stays in the under the deck the whole time, in the hull, as just not to draw attention to you guys. Mm-hmm. And she's just looking out down towards the river on the side of the boat as you approach her.
I honestly don't know. I think Leander, probably when we first got on the boat, probably told Arena to try and, maybe you should try and get... Maybe you should interact with her more. Just warm her up.
Yeah. I intend to. I'm a little bit shaken. Sure you can understand.
Yes. Hopefully it's smooth sailing to Helmtop, and then Gilroy's contact can get us to Kaer Morhen.
Is he truly reliable, Leander? It seems like a big gamble on such an important piece of this world.
I don't know if it's reliable, but I think they're both very smart and versed in the arcane arts, so I guess I have no doubt in their abilities.
Alright. Well, I have faith in you.
This is talking to Clara?
This is talking to Arena.
Yeah. Do you talk to Clara, though? I'm going to leave that to Arena.
Not right now. I don't think Lander's going to.
Through the night, the boat continues upriver, passing Loten and bringing you deeper into the countryside. Eventually, the morning after, the captain wordlessly docks his boat, sets the plank, looks towards you and says, "That's as far as she goes. Any further and the boat might get stuck. That'd be the end of us. Best of luck out there."
Thank you, Captain. Safe travels.
Alright.
And, suppose we head off
Yeah!
up to Helmtop.
And throughout this, I think after we disembark the boat, Silas takes a, he's hovering. As he is,
Yes.
as he does, but sort of guard dogging Clara.
Okay. You command him to keep watch around her, and in 360 vision, he does.
And this is on during heading up to Helmtop.
Yeah, during overland travel.
Clara, being a bit of a strange creature herself, does not respond unkindly to Silas.
Alright.
I think I'll have Clara ride
Okay.
my horse rather than me.
Yes, your horse, you got out of the stable.
Yeah.
Well,
Or
you
I
actually
called it
to you,
yeah.
and it will come running.
Were
Yeah.
we just super oh, he has a horse now?
He bought the saddle.
I think Bailey just kind of shrugged.
I think
Overnight, not to me. We woke up.
Yeah. Pretty much woke
just
up and
kinda
Leander
shrugged
had a
it off.
horse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
You move north alongside the river, towards the valley in which Nold resides. Though the nearby roads are worn from travel, Nold appears to be vastly abandoned, with many of the structures still in rubble from the true Sarin attack. Making your way down through the roads, Fralthane sniffs the air, and Arena tents to Clara. Zorn and Bilberry seem to have a more focused demeanor than usual, keeping watch behind the group. And as you make it to the middle of town through the main road, a single woman, dressed in a green cloak, she looks towards you. She has an icy staff in her hands, red lips, dark hair, and pale skin. She unveils her hood and gives you a smile as a crow lands on her shoulder. She looks towards the group. The saviors of Sarengar! I'm so glad to finally meet. And what's this? You brought our missing Aasimar! Oh, how wonderful! It'll be head Inquisitor era soon. 4 men, cloaked in black, with crossbows. Each of them loaded, and their bolts dripping with a viscous green poison, line up behind her. Now then, you will surrender peacefully, or am I taking her from you?
I believe we have you outnumbered and outmatched.
10 more men with crossbows.
All about you, similar men reveal themselves from within nearby structures, from behind barrels and crates of grain.
Erlon, just don't.
Young.
I think I kind of like whisper to, I guess, the group. We should have known they were smarter than we, like, they've done this before, I'm sure. Should have known they were going to be here.
Arena raises her shield and flail, looking towards Clara. She says, "Stay behind me."
I think I'd take a step towards the Inquisitor and just say, let us by now. We don't want any trouble with Farrenwell.
That doesn't seem so. You're trying to escape this kingdom.
Yes, we are.
The king will not let you leave unless you hand over that girl.
I'm sorry. Torm won't let that happen.
I'm not sorry. She points her staff towards you. Everyone make a dexterity saving throw.
We all have +2 added on to ours for being 10 feet, within 10 feet of me.
Oh yeah, you have like an aura
Yep.
of just goodness.
19.
Wah, wah.
Oh,
The
melee.
most dexterous in the group. Alright.
Sort of up against a wall.
That's true.
Oh, there it is. What? I know I grabbed enough. I don't have to re-roll one of them.
What? Gora, you're already hurt.
Oh, very well. You guys got your rest on the boat.
At least I made my save.
Damn Sarangarian mosquitoes. They're extra deadly.
So, everyone who rolled under a 15 will be taking 25 damage. Everyone who rolled above will be taking,
12.
12.
Yeah.
Who rolled above?
I did.
So, Erlon and...
I did as well.
Okay.
I rolled 8.
Says-
I rolled
Everyone except
a 15. Yeah.
What did she do?
A cone of cold blasts out from the end of her
I
staff.
have resistance to cold.
Oh, then 6 damage.
It's from my plate armor. So I guess I kind of step forward in my armor. I don't know if it creates kind of a radiant fire or heat, kind of brushes the cold around me directly into melee. I've never used it before.
Oh, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Now we can all roll initiative if you'd like.
All right. Solid 5.
There- Again, on the second initiative.
Apparently
Again,
the cold
5-2.
didn't phase me.
the cold didn't bother you anyway.
In the save decks.
8.
Oh shoot.
Nope.
You go first.
We get some added turns in there.
I hate it. Alright, I'm gonna say
Roll off.
Yeah. I'll just say I'm a 7. That way it's easier.
Gilroy.
5. I was doing so good.
Leander.
Rolled great.
6.
Melee.
28.
Right.
It's the same.
Erlon.
19.
Nice.
That cone of cold really, you rolled like, whoa, not 1 for dodging the cone of cold, and then a 20 to react to her casting it. Like,
That brings us with Melee first.
Okay. The crossbow person directly in front of me.
Okay.
With
Down the way.
With sharpshooter.
All right.
9.
9 total. A miss. Another attack.
My bow is all stiff.
Yeah, from the cold.
Yeah. So same thing.
Okay.
With sharpshooter.
All right.
Ooh, nice.
20.
So.
Nat 20.
Okay, there we go.
Back and forth.
Yeah, it feels good now.
I just need to there. Thank you.
Okay.
So this times 2 plus the.
Yes, your dice times 2.
Wow, this guy's ultra dead.
29?
29. Yeah.
29.
29 damage. You sink an arrow deep in his chest, unveiling what you have on some silverish breastplate that appears magical in nature. These guys are the top of the line, make people disappear people for Farrenwell.
Great.
Which is going to bring us to
This is kind of dangerous.
Inquisitor Eris, who's going to look towards you, Gilroy, and goes, mage,
Fire.
this should be fun! And she's going to shoot a cone, or not a cone of cold, a freezing ray at you. She's going to be hitting for a full 7 damage. Cantrip.
Where'd this one go to college, Gilroy?
Erlon.
Can't discern that.
Mythica?
So, I go, guess we're at it again. And I pull out my great sword, swing it around, and I go, for Sarengar! And all my ancestors form around me
Yes.
as I rage and rush her.
Okay.
And I'm pretty cocky because she's a magic user, so I'm like, I know I can hit her fairly easily.
Yes.
So I'm just recklessly just chopping down at her collarbone.
Okay.
And that will be 19.
Mm-hmm.
This is, again, going to be plus 16 to whatever damage I rolled.
Which is crazy.
26 damage.
26, yes. A significant slash.
And then I'm going to just frothing at the mouth, again, bring it up underneath her chest. Just really hit home.
Yep.
And that's going to be 23.
Yeah.
Regular slash. And that is 16 more.
Okay. Ow. She seems to be badly injured by that. Looking up towards you as you get these 2 slashes in, she goes, breathing heavily for a moment. She goes, you've never faced an enemy quite like me before. Snapping her fingers with a legendary action, she turns into gas and then reappears right in this window next to you, Gilroy.
It's a parlor trick.
Leaning in, she goes, how interesting. You're from Nelfarens. And that's going to bring us to the rest of the party. Fraldane, knowing that he is surrounded, charges into this building. You hear men in there cry out, holy shit! The rest of the party springs into action, attempting to fend off everyone they can. Arena moves into these barrels, crushing them as she moves past them. She gets in the way of that one who has a crossbow aimed at Clara, but notably is not going to shoot her. Jantel's going to shoot, and Olerin is going to try and take out this one that's in the barn.
And these guys, their crossbows have poisoned tips.
Seems like they're, dripping with
Great.
greenish poison.
I'm not prepared for poison.
I'm I'm not forgetting the cure poison leaves this time. I wrote it down. I was like,
Oh, yes. So everyone is going to be regaining 5 HP from Arena. Let's use a mass healing word. And there will be a little bit of damage thrown around from the rest of the group, but Leander, it's your go.
I think I'm gonna run into the house on the left of Leander, where the Inquisitor is, and kind of run around the corner. Can I get to her?
Yeah, you could.
All right, and take a swing. Kind of just going, you know. Maybe Gilroy will show you a few tricks in a second.
Once he gets moving.
13?
No.
There we go. 25.
Yes.
And I'm gonna make it a level 2 Divine Smite.
Okay.
Have to find my D8. What the hell? 17 damage.
Pretty good damage. Another good slash into this Inquisitor. She looks up towards you, and with a similar movement, she's going to snap her fingers and appear in this building, using a gaseous form to slip out through the cracked windows and into another building on the side of the street. She looks towards you with a cackling laugh. Alright, and then I think she's going to cast Cone of Cold. Gilroy, Leander, throw con saving throws.
9.
18.
Righty.
Oh, shit.
Not doing too bad. Gilroy, you feeling cold?
47 damage.
What?
Takes it.
What?
Gilroy falls to the ground.
Negative 21.
That's not enough to instantly kill
You're
you.
almost fully dead.
Jeez.
Which means that you are going to be taking a fourth of that at
12, 11.
11.
That's not a lot compared to 47. 11?
Gilroy is
48.
down.
The rope won't really work if you're unconscious.
No.
Yeah.
Gilroy, your turn.
Okay.
We determined Blink does.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't get to go. Alright, death saving throw.
Yeah.
That's success.
Okay. One success.
That
Gilroy
is saber.
seems to be holding on. Which brings us to melee.
Okay.
47 damage. I rolled like 4 8s.
You must have.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
Okay. I guess I'll the crossbow.
You got with the crossbow?
Yeah.
All right.
With sharpshooter.
Okay.
12.
No.
Yeah. And then without sharpshooter.
That's cocked.
That's
Yeah.
Oh.
okay.
No.
17.
Okay, yes.
Oh,
Because it was without.
Right, alright. Yeah.
That was ridiculous. Nine.
Okay. Brings us to the Inquisitor. He's going to use Misty Step to pop out there. And then, Erlon, make me a dexterity saving throw.
I get advantage. Danger sense.
Yes!
Nice.
She reaches towards you with a hand that seems to be chilled over with ice.
What is she, a lich? Vampire? Like,
I tell her to.
Her actual school of magic may surprise you.
I tell her to cool off.
yeah.
And I rolled a 13.
Not enough.
Jeez.
You'll be taking 17 cold damage.
That's alright.
lesson learned. Don't mess with Baron William and Inquisitors.
She's not resistant to puns.
Earl, on your go.
Chop her in half.
Yeah, I just bring it down on her.
Okay.
Swing around, go for the neck. And that is... I didn't say great weapon, so... But that is... 26.
Yes.
Oops. 10 damage.
Okay.
And then I will
Swing again.
swing again. 9's probably not going to hit.
No.
Okay.
You're gonna dodge that one. Gonna bring us to the rest of the party. Gentel runs up to Gilroy and feeds you a healing potion. She's going to pick you up for 9 damage.
That's not bad.
Oh, almost a max healing potion.
Alright.
Find yourself regaining consciousness. The light around you, you shake off all the cold. Your robe is frozen over and stiff. And I'll just be throwing some general attacks, but next up is Leander. Party's doing pretty well. Where? Leander, what would you like to do?
I will chop down on this guy.
Alright.
So do they have... So they've got this silvery breastplate and dark robe, dark
robes
cloak.
Cloaked right out over on top of them, yeah. But they wear ever hooded.
Do they have like a long sword or something on their side?
They also have what appear to be... Oh, actually, it's not Leander's turn, it's their turn. My bad.
Oh, great.
There
You're gonna find out just what they have.
appear to be very dark-looking blades.
Nice.
Kind of like short swords.
Yeah.
But longer.
So it's going to be an attack on Leander. What's going to hit? Make me a Constitution saving throw.
At 9.
You will be taking 19 points of damage. 10 of that poison damage.
I am going to
Jesus.
have
That was strong.
Walther brace as a reaction
Okay.
against probably the non-poison damage, I would assume. 6 damage.
Rick?
He's within 30 feet of me, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Is it 15?
13.
13.
And you are also poisoned.
30.
Okay, so then 2 attacks against Erlon, crossbows. 1 hit. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
It's hard to read. 17.
You got it. So you will be taking 7, and then 3, or 4 points of damage. And then the one that you've been shooting, man, he's going to shoot at you. He's going to hit. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Nice.
19.
Okay. You will be taking 5 points of damage. And then one going to shoot at you. You're going to miss.
Just knock you back down before your turn.
Yeah. Leander. Now it is your go. Sorry.
Yep, I suppose I'll swing at this guy.
Okay. You are poisoned. You have disadvantage.
Yep. Well, I suppose, what would using the cure poison leaves?
You just shove those in your mouth.
Yeah.
Get rid of the poison side effect.
I suppose we'll do that.
Alright. They are bitter, but they do the trick.
Cool. Yeah. I'll take a swing at him.
Okay.
Not disadvantage. 13.
No.
16.
Yes.
Okay. And I'll make it a level 1 divine.
Spite 'em.
Yeah. 4. 17 damage.
Okay. Pretty significant slash. You can see that these are generally young human men.
Yeah.
What you would expect out of Farrenwell. Gilroy.
Finally. Alright. Are those guys at the end doing anything?
They're shooting at you guys. They all got crossbows loaded, just plinking down that alleyway, essentially.
Alright. I think I'll just, I think I'll take down the Inquisitor, then.
Okay.
Say, what do you know of Nelfarans? As I, extend my staff and hit her with some scorching rays.
What level?
All level 2.
Counterspell.
Damn it.
Alright.
If it's a level 3 or below spell, it just doesn't work.
Should have just been like, cantrip.
Well, I only know 3rd level spells, so.
That's why I have to.
Alrighty.
Yep, you aim, it fizzles out as she glares towards you, and with a quick magic word, she goes, "Not this time, Gilroy. I've done quite a good amount of studying on you."
I don't know that you're gonna get to really put that to use.
Standing next to a barbarian.
To bring us to melee.
This me killing you would have been a mercy. Now you're gonna get chopped in half.
I guess the crossbow.
Okay.
Same guy I've been hitting since the beginning. Without sharpshooter, just normal.
Alright.
Huh?
12?
No.
Yeah.
Just kill the Inquisitor.
I know, I'm gonna shoot the Inquisitor with the sharpshooter.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot.
Why do you all...
It's been a 4, like,
You've rolled so many 4s
A lot
tonight.
of
with
fours.
sharpshooter. I don't know. Yeah, it's like only with sharpshooter.
She's going to bring us to Inquisitor Eris.
Great.
Who gives you a smile and wave. And she goes,
Yeah.
"I've got my eyes on you." And she turns into mist.
And that doesn't, like, provoke. I can't, like.
Does not.
No, okay.
No.
No.
Unless you have something that specifically says, when I cast a spell, I can take a reaction. She just disappears and floats off into the clouds, dissipating into air.
Leaving these goons.
Leaving these goons.
Just fireball, or whatever you like.
Yeah, just boom, blow up that air. Erlon.
Yeah, so I am pretty pissed that she got away. It reminds me of when we fought Vorkin the first 2 times, and I am just going to take all my anger out on this probably injured, scared Farinwellian right down there.
The one down there?
Yep.
Okay, you charge up on this group. They maintain the line, but many of them take a step back.
And I kind of I have my ancestors spread out in front of them too, like they're about to attack them.
Yep.
And I'm going to just recklessly smash this guy.
I think that would have been a 17.
Yeah, 10 doesn't hit.
No, it does not.
That's alright. For a backhanded swing, 9 doesn't hit either.
No, it does not. Whoosh, whoosh.
They're very hard to hit.
You can tell in the party. I would just be rolling flat out for Leander. What would you like to do?
Swing at this guy. 19.
Yes.
Level 1 Divine Smite. For 14.
Okay.
And then, is activating the plus 1d6 cold damage on the Frostbrand just like a bonus action?
I think
Pretty
you
much,
just-
yeah.
I'll do that then. Kind of, once again coating the surfaces of the kind of ruins and this thin layer of ice. Bringing it down on this guy for a 20.
Okay, yeah.
And for 10 damage.
10 damage. Seems nearly defeated. It's going to bring us from Leander to Gilroy.
I think I'll just zap the 3 guys.
Down that way?
Yeah.
Alright.
13.
Nay.
Next guy. 17.
Yep.
23.
2.
Every time. 8. And 5.
13
Nice.
damage.
Yes. Well, no.
8 to 1, 5 to the other.
Yes.
Okay. Scorching beams blasting down that way, which brings us to the top of the round with melee.
Okay.
Seems like, based on the noises behind you, the party's faring fairly well against the ones that they were holding off back there.
I'm going to not use sharpshooter, just normal on the other injured one, not the one I've been shooting.
Okay.
20.
Yes.
Seven.
7.
Going to take my chances and use sharpshooter.
Okay.
And try to
No.
12.
Nope. Erlon.
Yeah, so again, I see him dodge my blows, and I go, and I just scream, and recklessly again just hack away this plate, and that is 20.
Yep.
That would be 13 damage,
Shot him.
Nice.
and then I will move on to the one next to him.
Yep.
Just continuing to hack. Right. 12 does not hit.
No, it does not. Gonna bring us to the rest of the party. And then Leander. Leander, I'm guessing you're chopping at the guy in front of you?
Yeah.
Alright. Throw it.
Alrighty. 18
Not yet. Yes, indeed.
for 11.
Okay.
Kill him.
Yes, it does.
And then I'll move up as far as I can to get next to Erlon.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gilroy.
Alright. 1, 2, 3.
Scorching Ray.
Yes. 19.
Yep.
9. 12.
1.
1. 9 damage.
Okay. Which is going to bring us to melee. Okay. Actually, these guys missed their action again, so. An attack against Erlon. The natural 1. 2 attacks against Leander. 1 is going to hit. Make a Constitution saving throw.
14.
No.
Jesus.
Yep. So you will be taking.
Do you have a second move, right?
No,
No.
I don't think so.
You will be taking 13 damage in total from that, and you are poisoned. That's about it. Okay, now that brings us to melee. They have unsheathed daggers. They don't seem to be focusing on the ranged attacks anymore.
Which makes me feel better about Clara, but
Yes. Clara, who is hiding behind some barrels, notably Leander's horse is, like, just on top of her. Like, it's not going to let anything through to her.
so the injured one with sharpshooter.
Okay. And again.
Without sharpshooter.
Alright.
That is. Okay, let's roll here. 19.
That's a critical.
right?
Crit.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
crit for you. Yeah.
Alright. So, 17? Right?
Yep.
Yes.
That does it.
Nice.
Was that with or without sharpshooter?
Without.
Okay.
Takes him down, an arrow right between the eyes. Sinks right into him.
I'm gonna use second wind.
Okay. Heal up.
Yeah, D10.
Thank you.
Which of these
So
options?
10 plus I haven't used this really.
So, plus 6.
Nice.
16.
16.
That's like, wow. I never roll good on those when I play fighters.
Feeling much healthier.
Yeah.
Notably, a lot of the men around here look to each other and begin backing off. There you go. We're back. Inquisitor Eris, she doesn't give up that easy.
I don't think I'm chasing these guys down. I'm just kind of ready to, alright, you know.
Can I throw an axe? My
Oh,
axe
yeah.
on one of them leaving?
Oh, definitely.
22.
Yep.
Nice.
Once they've taken a few steps from you, they turn around and begin to run in the other direction.
Yeah, so 6 damage as it hits him in the back.
Clonk,
And then
yep.
as a bonus action, I essentially rips out of their back and returns into my hand.
Yep. Lands in your hand, and otherwise, you see that the majority of them behind you have either fled or have been defeated. The party regroups.
Seems like the Farron Williams won't make this easy for us.
We knew that.
Arena walks up to Gilroy and goes, "Did you know that woman? Know who she was?"
No. No, unfortunately not.
An Inquisitor. It's bad news for us. Means the king has his eyes on us. They don't move out without his command. I do hope this portal works. It might be our only chance of evading their sight.
It likely is. And that's why it will work.
I hope someday to be as confident as you, Gilroy. And with that, you break through, passing the Inquisitor's forces, and rush further into the wilderness. Led by Chantel, you travel east and then curve north into the mountains.
I wanted to talk to Gilroy at some point in the travel if there was time.
Sure, absolutely.
Have you been in contact with him? Will this work?
Yes! It will work!
Just, you can tell me.
Of course it will.
Okay. It's none of my business. I'll do what I can to help you. Do you know what's going to happen?
Going to leave
To
this land.
after she gets to your school?
Of course. Yes. She'll be protected. And will be hailed as heroes by one of the most powerful and secretive.
You must be excited.
I am. But I'm worried.
There's no reason to be
Nothing.
worried if it works as well as you say it's going to work.
Yes, but there are many challenges ahead. But we're drawing closer. I best think about how to approach this.
You follow familiar dirt paths along the road the Red Wagon traveled, as well as when you made your way south. You would travel these same roads. A day into your travel, you see a cart approaching along the road. Aboard the cart was two familiar faces. Half-elves. It appears to be Lyra and Reharit, the owners of the Gleeful Lily, that tavern that you guys had given much assistance to. And upon approaching, Reharit gives a smile and a wave, hops off the wagon, walking up alongside it. He goes, "Long time no see, friends. What brings you this far north once again?"
Just, I guess, finishing up some business here in Sarangar.
That's so. Any news from the south? We were just traveling down towards Lowton to pawn off our wine, or what remains of this season's stock.
Are they elves?
Half-elves.
I'd say be careful. It appears Farnwell is back in force in Sarangar.
They are. You know,
Yes.
word travels slowly to Helmtop. They aren't after you, are they? And he glances behind, seeing an Azamar. He goes, they're after you. This will help. They'll be looking for information from the north. We'll tell them you went south.
Say we went southwest. Yeah, they'll believe that. Or maybe just west.
Yes.
We're going west.
Well, they won't expect us to go all the way west. We can't have made it to Caradmore in a day's travel.
Leander, I suggest you halt your tongue before...
Maybe we're looking for Mythica.
Yes, there we go.
You say whatever you need to keep yourself safe.
It's better you not know too much,
Yes.
in case they decide to try to pry the information out of you.
Well, our first answer will be, we never saw you. Our second answer will be...
Who's that?
I've never heard any ballads of those folk.
But we did hear they went downtown.
Right. Just... Is there any... Have Farnwellians made it to Helmtop yet?
No, it doesn't seem so.
Then we'll be fine.
Alright. Best of luck, my friends.
Till next spring.
Till next spring. With that, Harriet hops back on the wagon, gives a yeah, and the horses set out once again, taking the same road you've traveled, but south. Let's see. In another day's travel, you make it to the outskirts of the Helmtop Valley, the Algor Range ever rising in the distance. You travel to the Shrine of Shanti and find it mostly untouched since your last visit. The entrance is once again covered in illusionary terrain, but you quickly make your way underground. Leander's steed whinnies as it's brought into the subterranean area. There you find Nonagus Zane hard at work. He's flipping through papers, pouring strange potions. The portal, that Taurus covered in arcane markings and etchings, in a variety of different languages, emits a stable greenish-white light. As you approach, Nonagus clears his throat and speaks up. Ah! I didn't expect you back so soon! Well, it's just about functional. And with the right source of power, it should work reliably about 70% of the time. Of course, as far as I've seen, knowledge as to what exactly that source of power is has been relegated to Mythica and lost for about 2,700 years, so there's that.
I think I just looked at Gilroy. This is your part.
Told me it was functioning.
It should be, by all means. It's correctly calibrated, and it is connected to some other portal in the west, and he gives the Taurus a kick. He goes, but it just won't turn on. Maybe we could... let's put our minds together on this for a moment.
I shoot an arrow at it.
At the Taurus? Or, like, into the portal?
Into the portal.
It gets swallowed up by the portal with a boom. He goes, that is in the plane of ooze.
So we don't want to jump in there.
Not
right
at the
now.
moment.
Okay.
Not at the moment. But we are getting there.
What do you need?
It's something integral to the network of transportation that Alaire used to use. This, they call it the weave. Making our way through the tunnels of the weave. That's what the ancient elves used to call this portal technology. But, well, it's just latent. There needs to be a catalyst of sorts, something to tell it to activate.
I think I looked at Clara and asked her, probably for the first time actually talking to her, not through Arena. I think I go, what do you think?
What do I think? Been on the run for years. I have to keep it up. I think I'm tired of all this, and she takes a seat on the Taurus. The runes flash. A whole spectrum of colors. The whole room vibrates and hums, and then goes silent. Through the portal, you can see a ring of mountains. In the middle, a monstrous lake, so wide you cannot see one coast to the other. None of those, yeah, that looks about right.
You've done it.
Good, I can finally go home. God. I've been eating ooze these past few months. It's not good food. Gilroy, you'll get your credit, of course. Wouldn't be possible without you.
Better. Then I look to Frolthane.
Frolthane looks into the portal and he goes, I don't like it.
Doesn't like it?
Look, that don't look like good magics to me.
Well, toss Nonagus in and...
Oh, happily. He goes to reach over for Nonagus. And he throws him into the portal as he screams.
Do we see him on the other side?
No, not necessarily. You see the mountains and the lake.
So how high up is this, Gilroy?
Oh.
Is this far above? Or is this...
No!
Alright.
I just side-eye, like...
I guess we'll have to trust it.
I'm not jumping in there.
Arena, Clara, come on. Let's go.
We're going now.
Yes. Should...
The horse.
From what I've heard... Yeah, I get on the horse with... I think... I'll help Clara onto it.
Okay.
And, I say, from what I've heard, sounds a lot like Caird Morn to me.
You hop on the horse and take Arena alongside you.
Yep. Ready?
What is your name? Goes Clara.
I'm Sir Ren.
Sir Ren. Nice to meet you, Sir Ren. And with that, your steed
As I say,
jumps into the portal. Boom, 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 boom. And, well, I'll save what the experience sounds like until we see who's going next.
Who'd ever like to go next is welcome to. We'll just need a minute. And I'm gonna go over to Nonagus's notes. And take them all!
Did you just take all the notes?
Well, yeah, I think so, pretty much.
I think Maylee's a little proud of you.
And I think I'll send a message
Okay.
to Sibelius.
Alright, we'll detail that.
Yeah.
Gentel, Bilberry, and Zorn looking in go, let's do it. Bilberry looks up at Zorn and goes, this is not the way home. And Zorn goes, nah, but it's the way forward. And together, they all leap in. Frolthane walks up to it. He goes, alright, looks like fun. And practically trips into it, overstepping the Taurus and just falling into the portal.
I'll follow him.
Alright,
Melee and Gilroy.
you walk up to the edge there, look back towards your friends for a moment,
It's better work, Gilroy.
leap on in. Gilroy, Melee, you have witnessed all your party members leap into the portal, and then you look over towards Gilroy and he has a satchel open, just shoving papers in there.
I'm supposed to be protecting him, so I feel like I can't really go...
Without?
Yeah. Like, I couldn't have gone ahead of the rest of the group
Fair
without
enough.
abandoning him, so now I feel like
Gilroy?
she can...
Many of these papers look important, written in fine inks.
We're good. Can't leave them lying around.
Is there anything
Somebody
else
just
there
stumbled
besides
upon
the
them.
notes? Like,
Oh, sure,
what
there's...
else was he...
Yeah, supplies. You note that next to that table where he has his components and most of his writings, there's 2 wands. Don't know quite what they do, but there are 2 wands there.
I make sure you're aware of the 2 wands.
Those 2!
Take the wands.
Alright.
And now.
I go in.
Yes.
Alright.
I was gonna say I insist.
Melee hops on in, leaving Gilroy alone in the dark of that subterranean space under the shrine.
And then it turns back into ooze.
Is there, no. Oh god, I hope not. Is the entrance to this place open?
It is covered in illusionary terrain.
Right. I suppose that will do.
Alright.
Give one look around. Hop in.
So, entering the portal, you feel a feeling of sudden weightlessness, silence, and an endless, smooth, circular tunnel. The walls of the tunnel appear as an abyss of stars and winding smoke. Occasionally, you can glimpse what appear to be humanoid silhouettes beyond that layer. Quickly, you fly past them. Behind and in front of you are your allies, though they appear as orbs of light streaking alongside you, with the exception of Clara, who appears as normal. Then, with a sudden blast of bright light, you slam into the dirt, about 5 feet below you. The cold breeze and warm sun hits you as you find your footing. It is a beautiful early summer day in Carid Morn, the land of the dwarves. You are looking down from a mountainside upon the great lake, as the waves lap onto the shore. All about you in the distance is the ring-like mountain range. Each mountain face is pocked with holes. Each of those holes a dwarvish stronghold. Nonigus stands up, looks towards Gilroy and goes, "What the hell? What are we doing?"
Look, I needed you to, well, clearly you have to go back and report.
I suppose we're closer now than we were.
Indeed we are. And you don't have to pass through Farrenwell. Is he a human?
Yes.
Yeah. Not that that would have mattered, but I'm sure you're of interest to them.
Yes. Oh, I've seen a good amount of crows on my doorstep.
Yes.
Well, fair enough. I won't hold it against you.
Good. Pays to have friends, Nonigus.
Doesn't it? And there you guys stand, in a new kingdom, with a new future before you. And I think that wraps up this episode of the Lands of Alaire. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. I hope you enjoyed episode 13. TJ, take it away.
Thank you so much. This is coming to you live, if you're here on Twitch, or not live, if you're on YouTube, from our comic and game shop, the Freakopolis Geekery in Whitehall, New York. You can see some of it behind us. We sell a lot of tabletop stuff and current comics and things, and we're open 5 days a week where you can find Ian and I either dungeon mastering, or behind the counter, or playing a lot of Keyforge lately. So you can pop in and say hello if you're in the area. You can also find us online at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube.
Freakopolis.com.
Freakopolis.com, where we sell some of our merch from the store.
Yep.
And hopefully some other cool stuff pretty soon.
So if you search Freakopolis, you're pretty much going to find us.
For sure.
What about Joined by Gaming?
We represent Joined by Gaming, which promotes positivity in the gaming community. You can find us on Facebook or Instagram. It's just Joined by Gaming.
So Joined by Gaming on Facebook and Instagram, and Freakopolis just about everywhere. If you're watching this on YouTube after our live show, make sure to throw us a like and subscribe to our channel if you want to catch future content. It means a lot to us and shows that you appreciate all the work that we put into this show. And finally, a grand thank you to our father, who does the technical work and production behind the show and puts in countless hours each week to make sure that it is entertaining and ever improving. There's a final episode left to this season, but it will be more introducing what's coming up next for our party. Then we will have about a month-long break, and then we'll be back with Season 2 of the Lands of Alaire. Thank you very much to our dedicated fans one more time. We'll see you next week.
Good night, guys.